Hello peoples, and welcome back to Impossible Mode for Paper Mario the Origami King. If you haven't seen the last video, I recommend go checking that out because I explained the rules a bit more, but the rules will always be in the description if you don't want to watch it for some reason. Anyways, this section will contain the Whispering Woods, the Toad BBQ, and Town in the Graffiti Underground. Basically the entirety of the prologue before you do the red streamer. Anyways, enjoy! Okay, so here's where we need the items from, this leaf mash minigame. You can find it in this early section of the Whistling Woods, and there's a mushroom and fireflower there, and I made sure to get these. Items are literally everything in this run. Some battles are really hard without them, so make sure you get these. Good thing that I can rest on this tree stump. After learning that trees can somehow talk, I can finally begin— oh, come on! Another battle. And Olivia still forces you to move the rings because you forgot how the battle mechanics work, I guess. Lol. Anyways, after restoring the items I got, I can finally— one song sequence later. Also, I forgot to mention, saving toads is still allowed, by the way. Some of them actually give you HP up hearts, so you need those, like I said in my first part. Also, this bench is required, like I said, so just sit on it to progress. We don't get our next battle until the very beginning of Toad Town with these Goombas. And to nobody's surprise, Olivia forces to move the rings. For the first wave, that's because on the second wave, you can finally lock the lineup and Olivia doesn't force you to move the rings. Finally, we can actually take damage. Though the Goombas only deal 2 damage, but still. Then the entirety of Toad Town really is unimportant, and we don't get another enemy encounter until the Graffiti Underground, so let's skip until then. You know the drill by now. I get into a couple battles, though these enemies are tougher, but not that tough, I guess. Of course, that's not the end of these encounters, because I get into another one while trying to fill up a bottomless hole, because, you know, bats. Anyways, they are more spread out in this battle, which does make it harder, because then they take more time to defeat. And they actually hurt in groups. Most enemies do, but you get the point. Also, a required battle here. Yeah, those last 2 were on accident, because the enemy touched me. These rats and bats, though, they aren't too bad. They're pretty easy. Though, before the last required battle, I had to use a mushroom to heal. That last battle, though, in the Graffiti Underground is pitifully easy, so I'm gonna skip it. The rest of the prologue is pretty easy. There's just one last Goomba battle, but Goombas are pathetic. Sorry if you're a Goomba fan. And that's it. We've made it to the beginning of the red streamer. Next time, I'll try to beat the Veullumental, or at least get to him. See ya then.